Hey there, guys. This is Sean Davis. I'm talking about giving you my journey with the Somaderm gel, the youth hormone gel, Do You Life. I'm going to bring you a Zoom call. It's pretty good. It's with the leaders. They explain the gel, the benefits, the features. They talk about why it's sold out, when it'll be back. They talk about how you can make money doing it and the different compensation plans and just the different experiences. It's about a 50-minute call. About a half hour of it is just the guy talking about it and showing you everything, and then they take questions. But it's really good information. So I will click over and give you guys the call, and then we'll just end the video. But if you want to join, I do have a link below. Just say click to either sign up or join, and you can buy the gel or you can become a distributor. We also have other videos. So if you want more information on there's different videos about it down there, you can check it out and then sign. If somebody sent you to this, go back to them, sign up with them, because that's the right thing to do. But I am on the gel for 2 weeks. These guys have been on it for longer, so it's good to get their perspective. Here you go. Hang on, man. I'm going to get myself off here.
The American College of Sports Medicine. So I did a little fitness. I did a little bit of the healthcare industry. I also worked in network marketing 25 years ago with a company called Celtech, Blue Green Algae. So, and then I was a beauty supply distributor for 10 years. Got everybody jumping on it. So I had a little bit of everything. And what really got me excited about this product was that this product crosses over all those industries. Network marketing has never seen a product like this, a standalone product. The fitness industry has never seen a product like this, the beauty industry, as well as the wellness industry. So we have an opportunity on the ground floor to run with this one-of-a-kind proprietary anti-aging product called Somaderm. The product was formulated 14 years ago, and 8 years ago, the Fed stepped in and shut him down, and with FDA oversight, this product is ready to be produced and distributed and marketed to the masses. So I'm gonna go into screen share, guys. Share my screen with you.
Hold on a second, man, while I mute everybody.
Yeah, mute everybody out except for me.
Gotcha. 1 second while I do that. Mute all. And you still should be good, I think.
And I'm unmuted. There we go. Can you hear me, bro?
Yep, I hear you just fine. Go ahead, do your thing.
Beautiful, 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 beautiful. So I'm jumping to slideshow real quick. Actually, you know what I gotta do? I gotta make sure the audio is enabled so you could hear my computer sound. There we go. Okay, so folks, what we did back in December, we just saw a little video. We've actually improved on this video a little bit. I want to show you a quick little 3.5-minute video. And this is how we're showing the plan. We're basically sending the link out to people, telling them that we're in front of a huge trend right now. All the baby boomers are coming of age. No one wants to grow old and just deal with the chronic illnesses, chronic pains and aches. So everyone's looking to feel better, feel younger, look younger. And that's why this product is taking off. So I'm going to click on that video. And
we are aging, and it's inevitable. Around the age of 30, our bodies begin slowing down. This means people typically start experiencing weight gain, low energy, and decreased stamina, to name a few. Human growth hormone, or HGH, is a highly studied, well-documented hormone. And as a person ages, the amount of HGH that their body produces declines. So what can be done? At New You Life, our goal is to help you attain optimal health with quality and innovation working at the cellular level, which is why we bring you HGH Gel, a cutting-edge scientific breakthrough utilizing the power of HGH. Each bottle contains an accurately dosed 2-month supply of the gel. HGH Gel should always be applied to the thin areas of the skin. This ensures that the gel will be transported directly to the bloodstream. Why should you try HGH Gel? When taking hormones orally, pills and sprays lose a majority of their potency in the mouth and gut, rendering those products ineffective. And injectable forms of HGH are not only invasive and expensive, but they have the potential to cause serious side effects. Luckily, HGH Gel is a low-dose, transdermal form, which has been formulated to slowly elevate HGH levels in the body. Don't accept the symptoms of aging. Regain your youth with the only transdermal OTC human growth hormone product available. HGH Gel, the ageless standard.
Okay. So before you even stare at this chart, let me just interject by saying, when I heard a somatropin product in a transdermal formula, the only FDA registered product like it, a proprietary product, a product that had to go through the scrutiny for literally 8 years to be ready to be mass produced, I knew we had a runway. We have a nice runway, and we don't have any competitors in this space. There are products out there like Cerevital, you'll see them on TV, GF9, Nugenix, Ageless Male, but those products are boosters. They're called secretagogues. And secretagogues actually encourage your own glands to produce more hormone, whether it's thyroid support, adrenal support, pituitary support. This product has it all. This is a whole leaf botanical product with 30-time dilution of HGH, as well as thyroid support and adrenal support. So what the product is doing when people take it, it's actually creating hormonal homeostasis in the body. It's balancing people out. And that's why the product works as well as it does. When I got turned on to HGH when I was in college, and somatropin was synthesized in the 80s, and I knew a lot of bodybuilders that started to implement it in their regimen, and they were doing, anabolics and things like that. And then fast forward all these years later, you're hearing about all these adults like Sly Stallone and all these Hollywood stars and Suzanne Summers, people that are in their 70s that have been on growth hormone replacement therapy for years. But it's very expensive, it's invasive, there's needles, blood work, it's pretty arduous. I got on growth hormone in 2014 before my 50th birthday. I was gonna lie and say I was 75, and you guys would be, oh my God, this stuff works. But I'm 50. So right before my 50th birthday, I go to a doctor, endocrinologist, and I get on a 4-month regimen, cost me $5,000, 5 times a week injecting in the stomach, right around my belly. And I got in insane shape. And I was sleeping better, and I felt better. My joints felt better. Everything felt better. So I knew, for me, the product had an incredible experience. So when I got signed up for this on the 23rd of December, I was associate 197. We're talking less than 200 people exposed in the entire country to New Your Life. So I signed up Joe, my partner Joe's on the webinar, and Frank, and a friend of mine, John, and my friend Kevin, and a girlfriend of mine, Lisa. I had about 6 or 7 people sign up. My product arrived on the 27th. I'm going to show you real quick what I do to apply. I don't put it in my hands. I put it on my wrist. Okay, let me see if you can see that right there. And then what I do is I rub my wrist together and I get it into my elbow joint. So I get it into my elbow joint and I try to keep it where all the thinnest parts of your skin are, where there's most vascularity. You could do the top of your feet, You ladies could do armpits. You could do behind your knees, okay? Could you hold all questions to the end because can't see you. Oh, you can't see me? Can anybody else see me? Can you wave? Can you say you can see me? Yeah. Okay, Jenna can see me. And Ileana can see me. All right, so it must be your, or your something. Okay. Let me see. Okay, hi. There you go. Tammy, what's up? So check this out. So you apply it twice a day. It metabolizes in 4 to 5 hours. There's no toxicity. A microdose of homeopathic HGH is used by the body. There's nothing builds up. So this is a product that is safe and effective for long-term use. Please hold all questions because this thing is going to take 5 hours. And I'll answer your questions at the end. Thanks. So I got on the product the 27th. And I was like, all right, this is interesting. I remember how I felt with the injections, but I was waiting to see if there was something a little shifted in my own physiology. And I felt really calm that night. Slept like the dead that night, had some vivid dreams, looked at my girl and said, did you sleep really well? She goes, yeah. So for the next few nights, we slept really well. Then we flew out to California to take in the new year, ring in the new year in Palm Springs. While I'm in California, my phone starts to blow up. Joe calls me and tells me his feet feel better. Frank said his insomniac wife was sleeping through the night. Kevin said his tendonitis in his elbow was gone. My buddy called me and said he shot out of a cannon, his energy's through the roof. Another buddy of mine called me and said, what is in this product? Like literally tripping out of their minds. Now, these are 5 or 6 people, right? So I'm saying to myself, game on. When I get back to Jersey, this thing is going to go crazy. And I went from 17 associate distributors to 47 distributors, and I'm at 4,100 distributors in about 4.5, 5 months, and we don't even have a product. We've been on back order. So if you look at these numbers right here, we went from, let's just say, March 3rd, we had 1,600 distributors. We have close to 18,000 right now. We grew more than 10 times in a little over 3 months. So amazing things are happening just by word of mouth and the testimonials that are coming in right now. Just amazing stuff. Okay. So income disclosure statement. If anyone's been around network marketing, you've been around this arena at all, you understand that this is about transparency, and the company is very transparent in saying that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is going to involve marketing. It's called network marketing, not work marketing. A lot of people love not work marketing. It's when you sit on the couch and you smoke cigarettes and you drink beer and you watch TV and you don't make any money. This actually entails for you to go to work and open up that Rolodex of yours and get people in front of this opportunity in this video and share your testimonial. And that's all we've been doing. But the comp plan, let me tell you something, the comp plan really does work. Hey, Serena, I'll get to you at the end. Alex Goldstein is the CEO and founder of this company. He formulated over 500 nutritional products. He's an iridologist. He's a naturopath. He's a homeopath. He's a master herbalist. This guy really knows what he's doing. This product is a very unique product, not a gel that you just throw in the bottle. There's a brewing process. It involves checking for fungus and mold and bacteria. It's a 3-week process to get this product out in the masses. That's why we got behind the 8 ball with our backorder situation, because we've got some raw ingredient that was contaminated. He would not put that in the bottle and ship it out to his distributors and customers, would not do that. So this product was formulated 14 years ago. And I said before 8 years ago, the FDA stepped in and shut him down. And now we are marketing this one-of-a-kind gel through the New You Life umbrella. Our core values are rooted in changing people's lives, inspiring people to get on this product. We're telling everyone, and I love this because people are marketing it to 30-year-olds. I think the older you are, the more impact the product has on you. If you're 30 and you're not experiencing the growing pains, the aches and pains, the age-related illnesses and maladies and chronic illnesses, then trust me, you're not going to feel it as much. But if you're in your 40s, your 50s, your 60s, anybody over the age of 40, male or female, this is a product for you. It's the only transdermal HGH product available without a prescription, and we have an FDC registration to FDC code. It's called NDC code. It's National Drug Code. So this unique product has huge global demand. You're your own boss, unlimited earning potential, has 5 ways to get paid. Customer service is fantastic, and the low startup costs right now because we're in a backorder situation. You can get started for $59. Get your position in the binary, and then you can choose a 1-pack, a 4-pack, or an 8-pack, and your product will come later, and they will charge your card later, either $140 or $440 or $840, but you only pay $59 right now to get started. Okay, now you saw this in the video, and this is not for everyone. We say may experience, because you may not experience all the benefits, but you may experience some of them: fat loss, increased muscle mass. Definitely for me, my mood, my focus, my energy, all at once came together, and I felt shot out of a cannon. Definitely increasing your libido, healing, flexibility, joint pain diminished. My feet don't hurt. I'm going to be 54 years old this summer, and my feet have been killing me for 5 years now when I go to the track and run. And now I'm running outside again, and I'm in flip-flops right now. I walk around all day in flip-flops. My feet feel fantastic. So long-term use, again, not for the one-time user. It's not about using this product for a week. This product, you saw the benefits month to month. The benefits and all the effects of the product increase as you use the product. So month 1, month 2, a little bit better. Month 3, month 4, even better. And then long-term use, reduction in blood sugar. They lower your blood pressure, get people out of a funk, get them out of that depressive state. This product has been amazing. All right, so 5 ways to get paid. Leverage income. If you've never been around network marketing or direct selling, it's about 1% of the efforts of 100 people, then 100% of your own effort. It's that simple. And I've been around 25 years in this industry, and I again, have to tell you this. I've never seen a product that crosses over a disruptive product like the fitness industry. It's never seen this. People in the gyms and spas will go crazy. Salons will go crazy. Doctors' offices, wellness centers. Anyone in network marketing that is used to selling 300, 400 products. One product, one size, fits everyone. It's a very simple product to talk about. Think about this for a second. Do you know anyone over 40 who wants to look and feel younger? Raise your hands. Everyone you come in contact with. Thank you, right, Eliana? Everybody's listening in. When I talk to someone about the product, whoever's in earshot is leaning in, listening in. As soon as they hear anti-aging product, to gel, human growth hormone, they're like, well, what do you have? No injections, no doctor visits, no expensive stuff, no needles. You could rub this stuff on twice a day. So trust me, we're onto something great. So how does it work? Every one of us has a replicated website. When you become a distributor, your only prerequisite is that you're using the product. It's $140 to you. Now, you can send your link out, and you can get preferred customers to sign up on your link, your family, your friends. Who doesn't want to get into the business? I don't know. But if someone just wants to try the product, you make $25 per customer plus $10 from our binary, our volume-based binary compensation plan. So it's about $35 a customer. If you get more than 20 customers retroactive, it's now $45 a customer. So 20 customers, you can make $900 a month. You don't even have to work the binary. You don't even have to work the network marketing portion of this to make money. You could focus on retail. Now, what did I say before? Gyms, salons, spas, wellness centers, all of these places, doctor's offices, chiros, you can go and market this product. Commercial customers, and we've halted this for now because we're trying to get in front of our back order situation, but they will buy in for a discount. They have to buy 40 gels. Instead of 140, they get the bottle for 89. They could retail it for a minimum of 169, but it won't hold them back on retailing it if they want to, 175, 180, 190, 200. The sky's the limit. Whatever they want to retail it for, they can. So they've got some serious margin to play with. Every 40 gels pays you $670. So do the math. If you got 10 salons, you get 10 gyms, massage parlors, wellness centers, spas involved, and they were reordering 40 gels a month, that could be $600, $700 in your pocket, and there's no limit to how many commercial customers you can bring in. So fantastic. Now this is a binary, and I'm just going to do this real quick and show you that is a 60-40 non-flushing binary. So you're responsible for a left and a right side, okay? It's the binary. Not like a unilevel, but a binary. So you're just coming in and you're signing your first up on your left, your first on your right, and you're starting your binary. We get paid on the volume of both of those legs, 60% of the points from your greater volume leg and 40% of the points from your lesser volume leg. Every time you add up 1,000 points, it triggers a $40 cycle as promoter or coordinator, or a $60 cycle when you hit the rank of coach and above. I hit coach in 4 weeks, I hit life coach in 5 weeks, I hit ambassador in 12 weeks, and I hit diamond ambassador in 14 weeks. It's very doable. I got that out there and people went to work. The only difference in rank really is the amount of people obviously you sponsor. For coach, you need at least 3 on your left and 3 on your right. So you want to at least bring in half a dozen associates distributors. But it's really based on volume. To get to coordinator, 5,000 points of volume on your lesser leg. Think about the volume, okay? For those commercial customers, for 40 gels, that brings 1,500 points of volume. For every distributor using 1 bottle, that's 140 points of volume. For every customer, preferred signing up on your site, that brings 100 points of volume. So all of this volume is adding up as you're building your team and you're adding commercial customers and retail customers. Now, okay, this is really cool. To get to coordinator, 5,000 points of volume. Coach on your lesser leg. Coach is 10,000 points of volume on your lesser volume leg. Life coach is 20,000 points of volume. Ambassador is 50, very doable. And diamond ambassador is 100,000 points on your lesser volume leg. Now, maximum cycle payout is 417 cycles per week. So I'm going to cap us at $25,020 a week in just the volume portion of the plan. But as I said, there's multiple ways to get paid. There's retail, there's commercial retail, there's actually team commissions, and then we're going to get into a few others right now. But there's a lot of money in the plan. In my last 5 weeks, my last 7 weeks, I put $53,000 in my account. That's $7,500 and change per week already. And this is 4 months. Yeah. So to be below coach, promoter, and coordinator, you need to be using 1 bottle. When you hit the rank of coach, you need to have 280 points of volume. You can get it from two bottles or just using 1 bottle and sign up 2 retail customers at 100 points apiece. That would leave you at 340 points to be qualified. You don't need to be consuming or using 2-3 bottles. You could use 1 bottle and get a half a dozen commercial customers, a half a dozen retail customers. All of that volume goes towards your PV, and that goes towards your lesser volume leg so you can trigger these cycles. So it's pretty simple. These 3 ways to get started. $199 is the New You Pack. That gives your Somaderm, 1 Somaderm gel, your membership, and your website. Now, because we are not shipping, you're only going to be charged $59, and then you'll be charged the balance later of $140. If you choose a Pro Pack, great move, $499. You pay for 3, you get 1 bottle free. You'll put the $59 up now, and they'll bill you $440 later. And the Executive Pack is the way I went. It's 8 bottles. You pay for 6. You get 2 free, your membership, 2 free tickets to the regional event when we launch. So thank God I'm grandfathered in. And you'll be charged $59, and you'll be charged $840 later. So that's the way to get started. Now, with each one of these packs comes a bonus. If someone signs up on your team for $199, that triggers a $20 bonus to you. Someone directly that you sponsor, one of your direct distributors, signs up for a 4-pack, you get a $60 bonus. If someone signs up for the Executive Pack, the 8-pack, you get a $120 bonus. There's no limit to how many is bonus. So I brought in about 31 people so far, and I've got, like I said, 4,100 in my network. It's pretty insane. Okay, now check this out. These are coaching bonuses. So just like the old Excel communication days, when you become a coach, you get a 20% match on every one of those bonuses from all the people that are in your line of sponsorship. So if you signed up Bill, and you signed up Mary, and you signed up Jim, and you signed up Lisa, and they all came in, let's say, for a Pro Pack for $499, you would make $60, $60, $60, $60. Great. But if you're a coach, you're going to get 20% of $60 on top of that $60. And anyone, your 4 direct associates sign up, anyone that comes in the business afterwards, as long as there's no other coach there and you're the only coach, you're going to get 20% of every one of those bonuses. 20% of the $20, 20% of 60, and 20% of 120 to unlimited levels until someone pops coach. Now, when you become a life coach, you don't take it from 20% to 30%. You add 30% to the 20. So now you're getting a 50% bonus at life coach on anyone in your line of sponsorship when they come in for the starter kit, the pro pack, or the executive pack. Think about it. 50% of 20, $10. 50% of 60, $30. 50% of the 120, you'd make 60. This goes unlimited until someone hits rank. When you hit ambassador, they add another 30. Now it's 80%. When they hit diamond ambassador, you have 100% coaching bonus on everyone coming in. So there's all of this front money coming in as you start to build your binary, and the volume pay adds up. And then eventually, check this out, you're left with a matching bonus. Now we're talking check match, weekly check match. So as a coordinator with 5,000 points of volume, and I'm going to do this real quick. You know what a unilevel looks like in a network marketing company? When you sign up in a unilevel, kind of looks like this, right? Here's you, and here are all the people you sponsor. But in a binary, all these people just fall on your left or your right side. But in check match, all these people are still in your business on your left and your right, but they count as check match as level 1. So when you become a coordinator, you get a 10% weekly check match on all of their volume weekly. You sign 20 people up, you're going to get a check match on 20 people, 10%. When you become a coach, they kick that up 50%. Now you're making 15% check match on all of your frontline people, and it opens up level 2, and you get 10% on level 2. When you become a life coach, it opens up a level 3 and level 4, ambassador level 5 and level 6, diamond ambassador level 7. So I remember back in the Mona V days, when I was in Mona V, and some of you know that company, a juice company, I remember my up team sponsors were $100,000 a week earners in a binary with the check match. But it was the decaying check match. And I found out that the $100,000 was coming from 20,000 of it was really volume pay, but the rest of it was check match. 80,000, 78,000, 82,000 weekly was coming in the form of check match. So that's what we have here. And you're in a unique position. I mean, a very unique position. I'm going to see what other slide I have. Really, we have this Envision Success Manual, very simple plug and play system. The marketing tools, the videos, the support, the Facebook pages, the testimonials, the result pages. We have HGH results. We have miraclegel.com. We have all of these testimonials from all walks of life. People in the 30s, 40s, 50s, 60s, 70s saying, my elbow, my neck, my back, look at my skin. This healed first. My elbow feels better. It's just amazing stuff. And I know for me, I come from New Jersey. I don't know if that means anything to any of you, but Hudson County, we're hypercritical, analytical, cynical people, miserable people. I love them, but a lot of real hardcore miserable people. And they're looking at this and they're sitting back and they're just waiting. But the next person signing up and the next person signing up, and you're gonna miss the boat. We're at about 18,000 associates. If you know network marketing, you know direct selling, companies don't go into momentum until you're about 150,000 distributors wide. We're only in domestic right now, 50 states, US only, okay? Our plans are to go into the UK, Mexico, Canada. So this is only the beginning. I wanna get us to share for real quick. See a bunch of people here, 36 people. I'm gonna go over here. Hi, we see you in the small chat area. It's on the side, there you go. All right, guys. Listen, I ripped through that. That was pretty quick. I mean, it was about a half an hour, less than half an hour. We got a couple people raising hands. If you got any questions.
Hey, John, let me just tell you, thank you very much, man. That was a great job, man, of going over the comp plan and going over what HGH is going to do for the masses of the people. I mean, great. I think we got Joe on here as well, who wants to say some great things as well. Mr. Joe, what you got going on here?
Roddy, can you hear me?
Talk a little louder, man. There you go.
All right. Yeah, so I got lucky. I got tapped on the shoulder by Johnny around the holidays and been Diamond Ambassador in 5 or 6 weeks. And I have really bad feet, chronic feet. My son is
Go a little louder, Joe.
What's that?
Can you go a little louder?
Louder? I guess. I'll talk louder. Okay.
There you go.
All right. So yeah, so Johnny tapped me on the shoulder around the holidays. I got involved. I was familiar with HGH. I was one of those guys who would never do network marketing for 25 years. I actually have a book. That's the name of my book. I will never do network marketing. And so I tried it about 8 years ago and completely changed my life, my friends' lives, my family's lives. It was great. And then, like Johnny said, we were sitting on the sidelines for a while. There was an energy deregulation play, and we didn't really have any good rates for like 2 years. So it was not much to sell. We were getting residuals. They came out with a travel program, which sounded great, but it really wasn't that good. And then it just kind of died. So around last summer, about a year ago, we just said, you know what, let's just sit and wait. And then, of course, the phone's ringing, come join this company, come join that company. And nothing got me excited. You know, they were trying to brag that, we've been around 20 years, 30 years. We're never going out of business. I didn't want something stale. I wanted something exciting. I wanted something different. You know, I want my snack bar is better than your snack bar, or my eye cream is better than your eye cream, and all that stuff. The neat thing about this is that no one can get this unless you get it through us. You cannot get HGH without a prescription and rub it on your skin. You just can't. And that's what's really cool. What's also neat was that it didn't come out, like a month ago in some guy's basement. Like Johnny said, it's been around for 14, 15 years. It's been selling for 7, 8 years in this form locally in San Francisco. And now we're just taking it national. So if you just look at it that way, like from Shark Tank, there's this guy who has this secret sauce and everybody loves it, and he decides to take it national. But instead of doing, $2 million infomercials, they're using us. So those millions of dollars are going to be spent with us getting the word out. And I was making as much as $15,000 a week just a month or so ago. And then basically, again, we ran out of product. But I've been on a special task force with the company. I flew out to California twice. I've been to Iowa where they make it, into Omaha. We visited a few plants in Florida and Rhode Island. And just as, basically as an interested party, obviously I want my checks to come back. And then with my business background and just to have the free time. So me and Frank Marone and Chris Kavanaugh, we're hopping on planes and just giving friendly advice, helping out the CEO. He's got a lot of things going on. But what I can tell you now is that, by September, we'll never, ever, ever be out of product again. I mean, we have guys who say we can make more than you could ever sell, which of course I took as a challenge. But he's basically saying, we can make 100,000 bottles a day if we wanted. The part now is actually making the potion. Some of the things, and I don't want to bore you with all the details. Some of the inactive ingredients are very volatile, right? So it's like actual leaves of ginkgo and green tea. And then they have to have microbial tests every 7 days. And then sometimes the test fails and the whole batch has to wait. Well, we basically went to the manufacturing company and said, that cannot happen. You got to have multiple batches just in case 9 out of 10 fail. We can never, ever have it. He didn't realize how serious it was. When people tell you we're going to sell 100,000 bottles a month in 6 months, people roll their eyes. But we're doing it. We're definitely doing it. So thanks for having me, Rodney.
No problem at all. Let me ask you one of the questions that most people would probably ask, or maybe they may have heard of, and I'm sure you or John can answer this question better than anyone. And that is the rumors of, hey, you can't get real HGH into the membrane. And, and for the masses of people here, or the masses of people who will be watching this video, how do you answer that question about how do you actually get it in the membrane, and does it actually really get into the skin and help others?
Yeah.
We can.
Go ahead, Johnny.
Well, anatomically, the molecule is measured in Daltons, and we heard Alex speak about this before, and he said, well, it's the same thing with collagen. The actual molecule of collagen is bigger than the HGH molecule, and it gets into the skin. So he formulates a patent pending formula, this delivery system. But I'll tell you this much, not only does it get in, but we have blood work to prove it before and after. We see the needle move on anemia patients, on patients that are getting regular blood work. I've got emails, I've got before and after, 1 week on the product, 2 weeks on the product. So it actually performs. The product gets in. It's just not about the HGH, and that's what I'm learning more and more as I'm learning more from Alex and about the product and about the uniqueness of the blend. Synergistically, this product will take an overactive thyroid and calm it down, an underactive thyroid and bring your level up, will calm down adrenals, will take adrenal fatigue and actually lift you up a little bit, cut down on cortisol. So many different hormones are at work in the body, especially women who are premenopausal. This really calms down night sweats, hot flashes. So this actually works better on women than it does on men, but the product performs. You know, I cannot chemically or anatomically or physiologically break it down for you, but we know that we have blood work before and after on several people, and the product performs. It just works.
Super cool, John. Another question came from Tavon. Says, why did he get shut down by the FDA years ago?
He was marketing somatropin without a prescription, and the FDA stepped in. And then with FDA oversight, because it's homeopathy, and this is literally a different category of products, they finally got the green light to go ahead and produce now. So we were producing in small batches. He was shut down. They reformulated, recategorized this product, and now the gloves are off. Now we're ready to go in mass production. So, you know, we're flying under the radar. Little red flag. They got involved, and with FDA oversight, and we're the only FDA registered product that has a transdermal microdose of HGH. So, game time.
All right. Super cool. Tavon says to Joe, that he should write another book called Why I Changed My Mind About Network Marketing.
My banker could write it.
Hey, so a lot of the members, because some of us are big leaders and we have large groups outside the USA, and we know right now you're not actually shipping outside the USA. However, can anyone outside the USA become a distributor and market to USA members or USA residents? Is that possible?
Yeah. I mean, so the question is, yeah, you have to be, they'll only ship to the United States, and you can only sign up when you have a social or an LLC. But if you have a buddy, you want to work out a joint venture, you can do that in the short term, yes.
Okay, cool. Gotcha. So guys, let me give you a small rendition of why Bitcoin Rodney joined, the New You Life. One thing I got to understand is some of you guys know that recently I lost a stepfather, I lost a grandmother, and I lost my mother as well. And one thing you got to figure out, and that's back to back. And I mean, I don't care how much money you got, you're laying on your deathbed, there's no amount of money you care about than, actually trying to live. So my point is, what is, health without wealth? I mean, what is wealth without health, of course? So this is one of the things that I've seen as a breakthrough. Also that it was FDA registered, and it's a very, very, very sexy product. And things that are new and exciting that actually work are some of the things that I would like to do, regardless if it's a financial product or not. And this is something that I would use regardless of a comp plan. If there were no money involved and I can use this product on myself or a loved one, then I would get it for them and a loved one and hopefully have a better, better health. So that's the reason why I joined. And not only that, after seeing the comp plan and talking to the individuals when I was in actual New Jersey with some of these guys earlier this week, 10,000 people can't be wrong that the product works. Even though there might be 16, 17, or 18,000 people in the company right now, those who are actually on the product, everybody cannot be wrong. I mean, is that possible? I mean, it's improbable, it's improbable. And then I look at the backgrounds of Joe Lopresto and Joey O and some of the other members of this company that are at the top. These guys are stand-up guys that, they want to see others do well. They want to see their teams do well. And their heart is deeply inside the product. are in deeply inside their teams, which is something that's very, very, very important when you're trying to build large team. You really got to be about people. And the company just now building up, they're adding more and more and more stuff, like more to the comp plan I've heard. They're ordering maybe more products later on. They're going to be doing more marketing stuff. So as they come along, as we go along, we get better and better and better. And I'm pretty excited about that. So that's the reason why I joined. That's what I've seen. That's my vision. And I plan on working it very, 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 very hard if you're on my team. And if there's anyone on this webinar, please get back to the person that actually referred you to this webinar. It's being recorded, and I'll get it out there later on. And you can go and jack it and put it on your own YouTube or whatever. But that's what I'm doing right now. So I don't know. Okay.
Rodney, I want to jump in. Rodney, if you don't mind, I just want to answer a couple questions real quick. Someone put, can you use medications? Yeah, homeopathy will not interfere with any medical protocol. So any medications you're on, don't worry about it. Why does it work for men and women? Because we both have hormones, the same hormones. We both have thyroids, we all have adrenals, and we have pituitaries, and that's why it's working on balancing those hormones. Also, urinalysis for young athletes, especially young adults. It will not move the needle in a blood work because it metabolizes in 4 or 5 hours. The only time it will really move the needle is someone older that is very deficient in HGH. But a young athlete has higher numbers. They're also working out. They're also fasting and dieting. So it's not gonna move the needle on someone young. We've been told that by Dr. Sabito. We've been told that by Alex. It's okay for an athlete to use the product.
I don't know if you can see that, but I was on cholesterol medication, and my doctor after a month told me why don't you stop taking it for a while? And I just got my results yesterday. My cholesterol was 288 when I wasn't on drugs, and it's 198 as of yesterday. And no more blood pressure medicine, no more cholesterol medicine, and I've been on the product for 4 solid months. So can't make those promises. I can tell you what happened. I can't say it's going to happen to you. Those are the legal things. But it is basically the mother of all hormones. It's something that you have when when you're 21 years old and you could, work all day, go out all night, work again, go out again, get back to work on Monday morning. That's the stuff everybody wants back. And it's kind of like, vitamin D. I bet you a lot of people on this call take vitamin D supplements. I also got my vitamin D test. Your body makes vitamin D when you're in the sun. Technically, if you Google vitamin D, it's actually not a vitamin, it's a hormone. So your body already makes vitamin D, but if you're not in the sun a lot, or if it's the winter, or if you work indoors, it's smart to take a vitamin D supplementation. Take a little extra vitamin D. And it's synthetic. It's made in the lab. It's the same exact clone as the vitamin D your body makes. This is no different. This has been around for 30-something years, but now it's available to the regular guy and gal at a reasonable price, as opposed to refrigeration and needles. This used to be the drug of the movie stars. This is what J-Lo takes, Beyonce. You get people in their 50s look like they're in their 30s.
Bitcoin Rodney, he takes it.
Exactly. What about our latest, him and Sugar Ray Leonard? We both added them to the same day last week.
All right.
But so basically that's where we're at, guys. It's showing videos and seeing if they want to take a chance.
Hey, Joe and John, quick question. What does a person ask for a blood test if they're hypothyroid, especially if they're hypothyroid? They want to get their blood work done. What should they ask for? A hypothyroid test, I guess? Or?
I don't know.
Yeah, they just want to go. You can go to an endocrinologist, you can go to a specialist, or you can say, listen, I need to find out what my levels are. I want to check for thyroid. I want to check my adrenals. I want to check for cortisol. You can check for all of that. You can just ask the blood work for your HGH levels, for your IGF-1 levels, and the doctors know exactly what you're looking for. They're looking to see what your testosterone levels are, your IGF levels, your hormone. This is common. Another thing about the product, someone asked, when is it shipping? 15,000 units are on their way. Another 10 days, another 15,000 units, and 80,000 units in July. So the company wants to put us in front of this backorder situation and create a 50,000 unit surplus as soon as possible. We've endured this for like weeks now. When am I getting my product? When am I getting my product? But meanwhile, people have been signing up and signing people up without ever using the product. I've got two associates, Joe will attest. We've got people coming in, never use the product. They have 25 distributors, 30 distributors that they personally signed up, never used it. because they're going off the testimonials from the field. And we have people that just swear by this product. And they've been on it and off it, and the difference is night and day. People that got off the product say, I don't feel as good as I felt when I was on the product. That, to me, means that we have something that people are going to want to stay on and use for a very long time. A very long time.
All right, great. So, I don't want to stay us too much longer. We've been on since 7:30. What other questions you guys have out there that you need to be answered that could get you off the fence, or anyone you're bringing in off the fence, so that you can start building your team? Right now, the time why the product is actually not in, to start building your team. What I'm doing right now is I created a Facebook group. I'm doing email blasts. I'm doing videos. I'm doing Zooms. I'm doing whatever I can and giving all the content that I possibly can to the people that I'm working with, so they have a bomb to throw at anyone who comes at them for any information. That makes sense there, Joe and John?
Yeah, totally.
It's get in before the next guy. You never know when Bitcoin Rodney or Johnny Lower is going to appear somewhere in your left leg or right leg. So
that's right.
Just get in. It's $59 for God's sakes. Just get a foot. It happened to me. I'll tell you a quick story. Roman Oben, famous Super Bowl champion, New York Giant. He actually won a Super Bowl ring with Tampa Bay. He signed up. He works for the NFL. He was going to Minnesota for the Super Bowl, like on Monday before the Sunday. He was in my office and he looked at it, and he's played football for 15 years, aches and pains, and all his friends. And he's like, I can't wait to get started on this. When I get back from the Super Bowl, I'll sign up. I said, no. Sign up right now, Roman, right now. And I'll give you a bottle. Guys, when we start having bottles, it's going to be very powerful. It's like, hey, Roman, sign up right now, and you take this bottle home. You could shoot up right now. Let's do it. And then when you get that's it. And when you get your 4-pack or 8-pack, you owe me a bottle, right? So that's what we did. I gave him the bottle. He took it to Minnesota. He used it while he was there. He goes, I was working through the night. It was awesome. After 3-4 days, he felt great. But more importantly, when he came back, there was 11 people under his left leg. He's like, how'd that happen? So I keep building. I keep building. They're building. So it's a chronological race here, guys. So if you're even thinking about it, get in. And if you're going on vacation, you're going on a honeymoon, get in. When you find out, just don't be upset with Rodney and me and John for not telling you to making sure you got in, sooner than later. Because literally, like I said, if Rodney appears on this leg and Johnny Lowe appears on this leg, and you don't even know who they were, your life can change.
If you guys know, my capabilities, how diligently I work, you have no idea who I'll be bringing in, and you'll wish you got in. And trust me, anything I do, I go hard at it. I don't care if I'm doing 5 things, I'm going hard on 5 things. And I really, really feel in my heart this is a product, and I haven't done a health product or a product since I first got in marketing. Back when I first came home in 2011, when I did that milkshake deal. I haven't done a health product since then. And this right here, I'm excited about. I'm gonna put this on a little later on. And I have some great results with this. I'm not gonna mention my results on live TV, but or live webinars, but I've got some great results.
Can you show us? That's cool.
Say no more.
Hey, look at you, voyeurism.
Say no more.
But hey, let me see if we got any more questions right here. This is awesome, Rodney. The man, thank you, Tommy. No. Hey, is there any long-term side effects from this product, Joe or John?
No. Again, homeopathy, microdosing is the key. Any pharmaceutical that you take, you have to worry about side effects, because if you look at any commercial right now for a new drug, the list of potential side effects are horrific. With homeopathy, you're talking about a microdose of something the body already has. So the body recognizes this growth hormone, it recognizes the thyroid support, it recognizes the supraadrenalus, and it just calms the system down. And that's why, we're really excited. I got to tell you, man, the testimonials keep rolling in, and you guys are just on a wait and see, kind of in a standing position right now because you want to get the product, you want to be on it, you want to see what's going on. But when this product is fulfilled and those orders come in, it's going to be game on. I truly believe. I looked at Bruce Levington, who is our kind of COO right now. He's steering the ship. And I said, mark my words, by December, we'll have 100,000 people in the business. And I truly believe it.
I mean, you can't beat the deal.
You'll represent 50,000.
Yeah, $59 one time, plus your product, you really cannot beat that. Especially when this product, as we know it, is actually $500 to $1,000 a shot with a needle at a doctor with a prescription, and they may have evasive or bad results to your body. And now you can just microdose and get it into your system, and keep rubbing it in. And to answer Tavon's question, says how soon should you see results? Everybody is different, Tavon. I mean, I've been on it for a little over, I think about a month now. And do I have anything major to tell you? No, nothing major. But I do feel the botanical effects. I'm getting absolutely wonderful sleep. Actually, I'm getting too much sleep. Because I wake up, you had that real hard sleep and your eyes stuck together. That's me. So I'm getting a lot better sleep. I'm feeling the actual very good dreams, lucid dreams as well, vivid dreams. I can't tell you, I had some great dreams, some real great dreams. Very exciting, about how I made all this money, of course, anyway. But we're not going to keep you guys. I think we've answered a lot of you guys' questions. What you want to do is make sure, again, you get back to the person who referred you to this actual Zoom. We'll be doing more and more and more of these as we go along. The product will be coming in soon. So guys, just keep building your teams. I know you want the product right now bad. I'm scared to keep these in mind because I don't want to run out. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about putting water in mine and shake it up and put it on, But we'll see what happens. So I think you said before, John, that the new orders will start coming in when? Approximately.
Yeah, for 15,000 units were supposedly is being shipped from Iowa to California and then shipped out. So that's a couple days. Okay. And then a follow-up order is about 10 days. They said after that, another 15,000. And then Alex paid for 110,000 bottles. So 80,000 bottles are coming behind those 30,000. So we should be in front of this literally in a couple weeks, month latest. So hopefully we are, we're just, Joe and I know what we're capable. I know what you're capable of. And I think the gloves are going to come off and people are going to flock from other companies. They're already doing it. There's a lot of people in the shadows that don't want to be heard, that don't want to be known, that are building businesses right now with New You Life. So is there a way to change my back? Yeah, you can manage your auto. You can manage your auto ship in your back office.
There you go.
It's auto ship.
I got to jump, guys.
Go. Hey guys, one last thing. Every Tuesday and Thursday night, 9 p.m., they do a similar webinar. The corporate does. So you got basically 24 hours to bang the phones and send the texts and get someone on this type of presentation tomorrow at 9.
Yeah, do not ever, ever, ever come to a webinar or a Zoom. You have guys like Joe and John here alone. These are not what they're for. They're for you to bring everyone you can. Go grab somebody off the street. Grab your grandma. Grab your son. Get them to the webinars. That is what's going to build your team. Somebody other than yourself with testimonials of information that you may not can give them. I can't give you all the information that these guys can, at least not yet, but I'm working on it. So grab somebody all the time and get them to the webinars, or grab the replay and send it to everybody you know. Somebody will join. Some will, some won't. So what? That's the name of the game. Guys, this is Rodney Burton, Bitcoin Writing, sign off, and I'll see you guys on the next webinar. Peace.